Hey you guys, good morning. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, subscribe. I am Kayla B. Yeah, if you like unboxings, beauty reviews, tutorials, and talking a lot, then welcome to my channel. Anyways, let's get into this reviews now, shall we? So while I'm getting ready and everything else, and while I'm talking about the products, while I'm using the products, I'm going to be talking about the products and telling you what happened on my face, and you're going to see what's happening on my face. You get it. You get it. The first product I'm going to be talking about is the NYX Fill and Full Brow. This retails for 11 bucks. This comes with the angle side, and it comes with a little brush at the end. The brush is not stiff as the Fenty Beauty brush. Kind of okay. The Fenty one is much better. And this is very, very waxy. And it takes off brow hairs. It's just not that good. It doesn't even pull back the hairs like the Fenty one does. It's not rough enough. It's like I have to go over a lot of times to make it perfect. I used it on the brows. It doesn't fill the brows in all the way, and it makes it look gray and goopy. It's not it. It's just not it. This brow pencil is not it. I like a more precise brow. This is like too waxy, and the brush just doesn't help. Helps a little bit, but it doesn't help. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, multi-use concealer in the shade Sable. This I thought was a little red, and it dried down less red, but it's still a red undertone. When it goes dark in the tea category, it goes from Sable to Ganache, and everything else is like red, and the Ganache is like too dark. So let's see what's on my face. This is what it looks like on my face, and it has a doe foot applicator. This is what the applicator looks like. This baby right here, it's very fast drying. I could tell you that, like, it's dry already, so you have to work very, very quickly. It's very, very matte. It's just, if you have dry under eyes, this is not the one for you, and this is not the one for me. Let's make my face more matte, since I'm going to take this off anyways. This is Too Faced Born This Way setting powder. I actually like the setting powder. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my favorite. It's not my Hourglass Veil, powder. It's not my Pretty Vulgar powder. It's not my Ciate powder. It's not like my Laura Mercier. This is like my 5th favorite powder. It's not too drying like the Fenty one, so is better than the Fenty one, in my opinion. This is my opinion. Don't come for me. This is what the packaging looks like. This is how my face looks like after one side is set and one side is not. You can see the powder kind of toned down that redness. It also has like a heart-shaped shifter and then a top to close it. So far, the products that I've mentioned is subpar at best. It's not my favorite. It's not the best that I ever tried. So let's now get into the eyes. Today I have the Natasha Denona Mini Gold Palette and the Fenty Beauty No. 7 Cadet Palette. Here are the swatches. The first thing is the white gold. This is Money Mission from the Fenty Beauty palette, and then the second gold is Dior from, and I was about to say Anastasia Beverly Hills. No, Natasha Denona Mini Gold palette. The second two is Take Cover from the Fenty Beauty palette, and then the second one is Lodge from the Natasha Denona palette. Now onto the greens. You could tell which one is the Natasha Denona one. It is super bright and super like vivid and pigmented, and I love it. It's one of my favorite greens. You have Fatigue and Baya. Then we have the two deeper shades. One is the satin from Natasha Denona, and one is just plain matte from Fenty Beauty. Dark sepia, and then glamour camo. Then we have the two shimmers right here, the last two shimmers from each palette. This is from Fenty Beauty, this is from Natasha Denona. We have Good Cookie and Anthea. And then the last shade right here is from the Fenty Beauty palette. And do you see that yellow pigment? That right there is She Salute, and she does salute. Okay, first I'm gonna take cover all over the lid and into the brow bone. By the way, if you've been hearing that, that's my heater. It goes on all the time. That's in a better lighting how you can see the shade. It's just a good set the lid shade and brow bone shade. Now I'm going in with Bia into the crease shade, as a crease shade from the Natasha Denona palette. And I'm just going in circle motions. Then to deepen up the look, I'm taking Glamour Camo in the outer corner. I just want you to see the kick up. The other palette has slightly minimal of this kick up, but this one has a way much more. But that was one dip and it blended out perfect, and it's very good as pigment, so that's great. And I love how these play well with others, both of the palettes. But for creating looks, how many looks that you want to create, the Natasha Denona one has limited sources. I only could create like 3 or 4 looks. With the Fenty Beauty one, I actually created 7 looks using the palette, and I think I could create more. So it just depends on what you want. One has a mirror, one doesn't. They both cost 25 bucks. And both of the palettes, the shimmer, the duochromes do flake. They do have fallout. So because these are both duochromes, like the shimmers, like, and one is like glittery duo, they're both like very messy if you don't use your fingers. If you just use a brush, even if you wet a brush, it has more intense, same as this, has more intense, but it's just still fallout and still a little bit messy. But this shade right here, She Salute, oh, that's not She Salute, Good Cookie, that one has no fallout and like nothing to clean up, and I really do like it. I like Fenty shimmers so much better than Natasha Denona shimmers. Natasha Denona shimmers does give a little bit more pow, you know, when it comes to the shimmer quality, if that makes sense. Okay, for highlight, we have the L'Oreal Baked Gelato Highlighter in Gilded Honey. This is not what it's hyped up to be. It's very glittery. It's not boom in your face. You have to build it up. It's not worth the money. Like, it really isn't. This gel gelato, whatever it is, this design is so deep in it that you barely could get enough product on your brush. And when you have enough product on your brush, it's just too much. It blends away very easily, but it just be too much. That's building it up on my brush. You could just see the glitter flakes, how it emphasized texture. Like, even though my base is not the best as it is right now, still. And then it's not even that much of a glow. you see. But if I put it in the inner corner, it's like, I'll pack in your face. You see that? That's way better. That's what's on my cheeks and nose, and everything else is like bam in your face. This is a very great inner corner highlighter, but you could get an inner corner highlighter from eyeshadow palette. So it's just ugh. So the last product I'm going to talk about is the lips. This is from Context. This is in the shade Emotions, Sweet Emotions. This is what the packaging looks like, and this is the shade Swatched. I'm gonna put it on top of this dark lipstick because that's like how I like to use it. It's supposed to have a matte finish. It doesn't have a matte finish. It's very moisturizing to the lips. It gives a nice juicy finish. Do I hate it? No, but it doesn't do what it claims. So I'm gonna put this on and wrap everything up. In conclusion, I really hate my base makeup. My eyes are good. My eyebrows are not that good. My lips are okay. I really like the way it feels. I really like the way it looks. Here is it in a different lighting. I really don't like my base makeup. It's just too much. I'm about to take this all off, but I'm just telling you, like, what it is, what was my experience with these products. That's my experience, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So the eyebrows, no. The eyeshadow palettes, yes, but it's not worth the money. You feel me? I mean, I would get it during the Sephora VIB sale, especially because one comes with a mirror, one doesn't. One has more pigmentation than the other. And then their duochrome shimmers are kind of the same. It kind of falls out. Do you need both? Kind of no. But there's other in the Fenty collection, and there's other in the minis of Natasha Denona's. That's just period. The concealer is a no. It's too matte for me. It's great for oily skin though. Combo oily, I mean, it's great for my T-zone area. I don't be like oily throughout the day, but for my dry spots, no. You have to have a very moisturizing primer and a good moisturizer underneath this. The highlighter is just not where I thought it would be, and the lipstick is amazing, but it doesn't do what it claims. It's supposed to be matte. It's not matte. It has a satin finish. So it is what it is. Anyways, I'm Kayla B. Don't forget to like this video if you like this review, or, you know, subscribe, all that extra stuff. I'm out here. Bye, and have a great day. Have a great night whenever you're watching this, and peace.